Thanks, guys. I'm joined now by Travis Atson, one of the latest transfers to Quinnipiac men's basketball program. Travis last season played for Tulsa. The 6'5" forward joins me on the phone now. Travis, thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
So, just real quick, first question. How come you decided to transfer from Tulsa to Quinnipiac?
Well, one of the main reasons why is closer to home, but then a big part of it is Coach Dunleavy. I think he's a great guy and really intelligent, and I think he has a great plan set out for both of us, and I believe in it. I think it's going to work out great.
So when you first met with Coach Dunleavy, what was sort of the spiel that the coaching staff gave you, and how did they convince you to come to Quinnipiac?
Well, he didn't really sell me on so much of basketball, but he tried to tell me a lot about the school as itself and so much connections how the school will give me after basketball and how much people around me will like me more and how much afterwards, after basketball, my life will be so much better.
And so what was the process like when you decided to transfer, and did any other schools reach out to you, and when did you know Quinnipiac was the place for you?
Well, this weekend I visited, my last two schools were Iona and Quinnipiac, and I visited both of them this past weekend, and I didn't decide until Easter Sunday.
And so what was the final decision, what was the final factor that made you pick Quinnipiac over Iona?
Coach Dunleavy and his staff. I think they're a great group of guys, and we're going to work out great together.
And so now you obviously have to sit out 1 year, then play 3 years. But what can you still do in your 1 year on the sidelines to help this team progress and help this team get better and really get back to where they want to be at the top of this conference?
Well, it starts in practice, so I'm going to try my hardest in practice, push my teammates, and just be the best cheerleader for my teammates as I possibly can.
And so at 6'5" in a guard-heavy conference, what sort of skill set can you bring to the table once you finally do get on the court with your teammates?
I think I'm a very athletic combo guard. I can do a lot of things offensively. I can guard almost every position. And I like to push the ball a lot, play fast, transition, get above the rim. I can shoot threes. I can shoot mid-range. I can score all three levels. I think it helped a lot of people to the game.
And so now a lot of news going on with this Quinnipiac team right now. A lot of transfers. Obviously, the biggest name, Mikey Dixon, just transferring. Teeter Kids still up in the air whether he will decide to leave the program or not. But what are your thoughts on the roster as it stands right now, as you're coming into this new team?
Well, like I said, Coach Dunleavy has a great plan set out. So whatever he's telling me to do, I'm trying to help him with it. I know we just got Isaiah Washington just committed. We're working on some other guys, but whatever the roster he has planned, I'll go with it. It's fine with me.
And so what direction do you see this team heading in next season after a bit of a transition, losing a couple of key players from this past roster?
Well, hopefully we can be better than last year. I'm not really sure what they were last year as a record-wise, but hopefully better next year, and then the year after that when I get to play, even better than that.
And so now you played high school basketball with Teeter Kids. Have you talked to him at all about this process? And did he reach out to you at all to tell you about Quinnipiac and what this program was kind of like?
We spoke briefly. He just said it was a good place and he enjoyed his time here. But I'm not sure if he's going to come back. I'm not really sure about that. We haven't spoke about it.
All right, Travis, thank you very much. Best of luck in the coming years here at Quinnipiac. Thanks for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.